Central Guinea Pig Rescue. So this is piggy number 3. Now piggy number 3, she typically doesn't get any health issues. She's a little bit more prone to fungal, but I wanted to point out to you how we check them all over, and I'll do her ears in a moment. You can see she's quite gungy in her ears there. Actually, let's do that now. But then I'll explain why. Because they use their feet to groom, and you'll notice that she's having some really bit of gunge in there that we need to just remove for her. It's very waxy, but you can see the white flaky skin that we see with fungal. But just give me one moment and I'll show you why this is happening. So ears are a great indicator of what is going on with the health of a guinea pig. Now we're going to check her feet, and I wanted to share with you what's going on down there. So if we have a look at her feet, looks fine on the top, and let's take a look at this one. What you'll notice really up close is there's fungal on her feet. It's like a scaliness that's hiding away there in the white hair, and I'm just wiping her feet carefully. I'm treating them with an antifungal with Malaseb. Here we go. If we get her to stand in some water with Malaseb in the water, this will treat her feet as well. So we'll probably do that before we send her home. But let's take a look at the underside. And it just shows you how much detail you need to go into when you are looking to check them over. But let me just hold her feet up and let's take a look. See if we can work out why. This girl, we've actually got a video on this girl because she tends to get fungal of the feet commonly. You can see it all there on the foot pad. The other 2 girls don't get it, and again, same environment, same housing, really well fed, but this little girl is just really susceptible to it. So we need to treat that for her so it doesn't get out of hand. And of course, if we check down here, she hasn't got anything there at the moment. No, not at all. A little bit raised. That's just a little trumpet. She might need to go to the toilet. So have to be careful. Now to clean feet, you can use, again, a foot soak. Have her stand in, when she's having a bath, a little Malaseb bath, and have that soak into her feet all over. So it treats them really well. And we'll actually get that happening for her. She's got, she has little spurs, but there's no need to trim them up, they're fine. Let's do right her front foot. So again, just twizzling down between digits, being super careful not to hurt these digits. But it's really important that you get the Malaseb wash into and around the crevices of the feet where that fungal is taking hold. So let's look at this little foot again. I just want to do this top section, just rotating around in the hairs to make sure we get the fungal that's there. Now the underside probably tickles your feet. Probably could do. We'll tip her up in a minute. We'll do the top section of both feet first. So over here we need to look at the ear, and again let's look at the ear. This side is not as bad. Just the other one is way more waxy. Then let's look at the feet on that side. So that is not as serious. If we have a look, she's actually got quite a look at the fungal down on that little foot. It's really standing out there. So again, we're going to really, in fact, I'm going to do this. Put her foot in the little tub let's just do a soak while we're right there. It's an easy way to have a piggy get that into the crevices of the feet, is to actually put their whole foot in there. We'll just leave that there for a minute. Yes, sweetheart. Let's take that one out. Okay, see how nice and wet it is? Okay, now what we're going to do is really just agitate all that dead, fungally hard skin just up from around the surface, just slough it off. You know, it's like having a foot pampering session, foot bath. This one's, and it would be really awful. It's probably a bit like, you know, if we get fungal on our feet, it can be very painful and sore. She's just a little bit more prone to it. There we go. Can you see it sloughing off? And again, you know, these 3 guinea pigs, they have indoor housing. They do get fresh grass time, which is, you know, they're fortunate to do that. And she's just more prone than the other girls. The other girls do not have this. Only this little one. So again, we're just sloughing off that really hard, solid, fungally skin back so that we can get her foot clean. Okay, let's have a look at the underside. You can see why the ears are a bit trickier to groom because of the length of her nails here. So we're going to trim that back first, and then we'll do the underside of your feet. Yeah. Let's just quickly trim those back. I feel a lot better. You'll be good to go, won't you? And this is part of a monthly regime. You know, doing nails, checking ears, checking all over your animal so you're totally familiar with any issues as and when they come up. That's good. Let's just... There we go. This one. Done. Now, while I've got her on this side, again I'm going to do a little foot bath. Let's just put that foot in there so she's standing, and we can completely treat that foot. Ah, you've got your foot in there, haven't you? Okay, it's wonderful. Now we're going to just agitate and treat that one again. We've already been on this foot, but I just want to thoroughly make sure that we got the crevices in all areas. There we go. You can see still some debris coming off there. It will just help shift this and make it feel so much better for her. Okay, now to clean up the underside of the feet. I'm going to lay you back against me again so she's well supported like this, and looking at the little foot pad, we can easily just go into any creviced areas there. Good. Put some little nodules there on the underside of those toes, just twizzling around to clean it. And you can see these chunks coming away, so we need to really make sure that we get rid of that foot fungal, which is what was getting up onto her ear because she's grooming with her foot, her toes. So let's check this other one out. This little sorry sweetie boy, come on, you just have to hang with me for a moment. You'll be okay. You'll be okay, and your feet will feel fancy. They'll feel really good. Okay, just again twizzling down through this underside area, making sure we get this soft, dry, dead, fungal-like skin off. Big chunk of it there. Just get that. It's all down the inside of this foot. You can see it being sloughed off. Here we go, big chunk of it there. Isn't that? Look at that. Yeah, it's no good because it gets up around your ankles, and from there, this is when it can slowly Take hold. I'm really tickling your toes, aren't I? Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Tickling them, but cleaning them really well. There we go. All right. Let's just have you. I'm just going to dip her feet again. One little foot in there. Good. Let's do your front foot. It's really easy with a little tiny container like this, so you can literally get those feet in treatment. And then this one, making sure it's good all over. Anyway, let's have a look at that one again. Just this one. All over my pretty shirt, aren't you? Yeah, let's see. This is the fungally foot. So make sure we get these areas. Good. Fantastic. All right, we need to go back and get that stone removed. So these girls have had quite a bit of attention. Let's go get that stone out.